going to Russia this weekend. Why are you meeting with Putin?
Well, I have developed a very good relationship with President Medvedev, and I think that we're going to be able to get some important business done, setting up a framework for a post-START treaty that will bring down the levels of nuclear warheads on both the Russian and the U.S. sides. But Prime Minister Putin still has a lot of sway in Russia, and I think that it's important that even as we move forward with President Medvedev, that Putin understands that the old Cold War approaches to U.S.-Russian relations is outdated, that it's time to move forward in a different direction. I think Medvedev understands that. I think Putin has one foot in the old ways of doing business and one foot in the new, and to the extent that we can provide him and the Russian people a clear sense that the U.S. is not seeking an antagonistic relationship but wants cooperation on nuclear nonproliferation, fighting terrorism, energy issues, that we'll end up having a stronger partner overall in this process.
Do you think sitting down with the Prime Minister can help pull him out of this old way of thinking?
I think meeting with the Prime Minister ensures that he and Medvedev are hearing the same things and seeing the same things so that they can move in concert in cooperating with us on some critical issues.
A lot of experts think that Russia is the real obstacle to confronting North Korea or Iran in an aggressive way, the kind of aggressive way that the U.S. is advocating on the international stage. Do you agree?
I don't, actually. So far, what we've seen is fairly remarkable cooperation from Russia on North Korea. We've seen the same thing from China. I think the sanctions regime after the nuclear tests and the missile launches by North Korea have been robust, in part because Russia and China had been willing to go further than they've been willing to go in the past. In my conversations with President Medvedev, he has acknowledged that Iran's a destabilizing force in the international community, and that he is interested in working with us in trying to find a way that Iran can step away from the brink on this issue. So far at least, we've seen good cooperation on these issues.
But you didn't get military force, for example, to board ships, the North Korean ships, in the sanctions. Wasn't Russia the obstacle?
No, I think that what we saw was the most robust sanctions regime that we've ever seen with respect to North Korea. In international diplomacy, people tend to want to go in stages. And what we're seeing right now is that implementation of the sanctions regime that was set up is going very well.
But you think there's room for more later?
There potentially is room for more later, but keep in mind that what we're also trying to do is to keep a door open for North Korea to start acting in a responsible way, to recognize that a denuclearized Korean Peninsula is the only way that they are going to achieve the kind of commercial ties and development opportunities that can be good for their people. And we want them to know that path is still available.